Now, so many of the new investors were very excited today after Nio reported or released their September deliveries. I mean, who would not want to be excited seeing the stock or the EV stock they own thrashing or producing yet another monthly delivery record? You would know that in my previous video I did cover that so many of the new investors or so many of the other retail investors were anticipating Nio to deliver approximately 10,700 vehicles, of which we saw that that was almost the case. As you would know by now that Nio, for the month of September 2021, they delivered 10,628 vehicles, which is yet another monthly record, which is something that's incredible. As you know by now that it is the very first time Nio deliver cars or EV cars that are over 10,000, which is something that is incredible and has to motivate you or encourage you to pile more onto this Nio stock. And once I talk of piling more, those of you who follow me on social media, especially on my Facebook, you will know by now that I did added, or after those results I added more holdings on the Nio stock by adding yet another 100 or almost 100 Nio shares. So, and something that also brought a lot of excitement, it was when I saw some other retail investors also adding or piling their more positions on this Nio stock after those delivery numbers, because they know that now, at least with Nio producing over 10,000 EVs for the month, then it will be easier for the Nio stock to easily recover towards their all-time high. But otherwise, allow me to welcome you to yet another awesome video. Now in today's video, guys, we'll be looking at the latest developments regarding this Nio stock, and yes, we'll also touch base a little bit on the delivery numbers and check on where we could see Nio towards the end of the year. Now, please do watch this video until the end, because I definitely think that these latest developments that I have about the Nio stock will probably motivate you to do what most of us did, and that is to add more holdings onto the Nio stock, because like I always say, this is the stock that continues to build the strong fundamentals around itself, which is something that has to motivate you to not focus on the share price but focus on where this stock could be in the next coming years. Otherwise, please know that I'm not a professional financial advisor. All that I'll be sharing here with you are just my opinions, and if you seek professional financial advice, you already know what to do by now, and that is you need to go and consult the professionals. Otherwise, if you like the content that I'll be giving you on today's video about this Nio stock, please don't forget to hit that likes button and subscribe, and that is of course if you have not subscribed to the channel already, so that you don't miss the good content and the latest developments that we have regarding the stocks that we follow on these channels like Nio. Otherwise, the 10,628 vehicles that Nio reported for the month of September, it was 125.7% increase year over year. Otherwise, another thing which was so amazing is that Nio was able to beat their own expectations. As you would know that for the Q3 of 2021, Nio expected to deliver vehicles between 22,500 to 23,500. Now, to see that after yesterday's delivery of 10,628 made Nio to have delivered 24,439 vehicles for the entire Q3 month is something that is incredibly amazing. As you know that the maximum that they expected to deliver for the Q3 of 2021 was 23,500. Now, to see them reporting 24,439 vehicles for the Q3 is something that has to motivate you and show you that this is a company that continues to pile, or that continues to do good or do better than their previous quarters, which is something that is incredible, and that will continue increasing their revenue. Now, this 24,439 vehicles is 100% increase year over year, meaning that last year for the Q3 they had reported, or they had just over 12,000 vehicles. Now, to see them delivering 24,439 vehicles is just something that is incredible, and just show you how good or better this company is becoming. Now, enough about the Nio delivery results. Now, still on the 1st of October 2021, you remember that Nio started selling their cars in Norway. I mean, their Nio house Norway, or Nio house in Oslo in Norway, opened on the 1st of October 2021. They started selling their ES8 model on the 1st of October 2021, and to hear that already there was a single purchase right at the open is something that is truly amazing. And I believe that Norway is going to bring in some good revenues to Nio. As you know that Norway is one of the countries where these EV sales are already high, which is something that is truly amazing. In fact, for the month of September, electric vehicles cars sales represented 77.5% of all car sales in Norway, which just has to show you how strong or how this EV penetration is in Norway. Now, imagine if Norway is already selling 77, or the total number of sales of their EV cars is sitting at 77.5%, then this ought to tell you that it means that if Nio can be able to do a better marketing strategy and also attract people like the way they are doing in China, we can see also Nio doing very good in Norway. I don't have any doubt. And otherwise, something that gives me comfort and makes me want to think that Nio will do well is because the CEO that they have for the entire Europe is someone with a vast experience. As you know that CEO has worked in companies like eBay, which is a big corporate. Now, this is something that has to show you that indeed we might see Nio also succeeding, especially in countries like Norway, where already this EV penetration is already sitting at 77.5%, or was sitting at 77.5% as of the month of September, which is something that is incredible and has to motivate you to stay long into this Nio stock. Now, the last development that we just read about the Nio stock this week, it was about that Nio customers in China have completed 4 million battery swaps. Now, this is something that is incredible and has to show you that indeed these swap stations, or these battery swap stations, are really helping or assisting the Nio clients, which is why we are seeing the bigger numbers, or we are seeing that to date we have over 4 million battery swaps that have been done, which is something that has to show you that these battery swap stations are indeed offering some good convenience to the Nio clients, which is why we are seeing these battery swaps numbers going high, or reaching or passing this 4 million battery swaps, which is something that must motivate you to stay long into this Nio stock. Now, the good thing, I will have to remind you that the reason why I think we are also seeing these high numbers on the battery swap stations is because you remember that, especially with their second generation swap stations, that they are able to swap your battery in less than 4.5 minutes, which is something that is incredible, as this even might be the time that you would go put your full tank of gas in your car on your normal gas cars. Now, the fact that you are able to complete this battery swap in less than 4.5 minutes is something that I believe it's still going to attract more people to come and consider buying the Nio car, so that they can find themselves getting this kind of convenience, which is something that is incredible and has to motivate you to stay long into this Nio stock. Otherwise, with all that, guys, irregardless of where Nio is trading at in terms of the share price, I personally believe that this is a good time for you to go in and probably pile more into this Nio stock, because it is just set to do very well. And I will continue saying that it is not that Nio is doing something wrong, which is why we're seeing the share price dropping, but it is because if you check, almost all the EV stocks are not doing that good. Now, this is something that I believe is a short-term thing, and these stocks will recover. Otherwise, with all that, guys, please go out there, do your own due diligence before you could increase your holdings on the Nio stock or add it for the very first time in your portfolio. But I can tell you that this is a stock which is set to do very well, and already we are seeing the good signs. I mean, the delivery numbers, I mean, the other strong fundamentals that they keep on adding on the existing fundamentals. I mean, it's something that has to motivate you to stay long into this Nio stock, and also motivate you to add more holdings, because I believe that this company will succeed, or they will be one of the biggest leaders in the EV market, which is something that I believe it has to motivate you. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I make tons and tons of stock market investing videos, and if you think that this video was amazing, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And that is, of course, if you have not subscribed to the channel already. Otherwise, that's all from me. I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.